Hi, I'm Robbie with Florida Awards and Trophy Company. Today we're going to show you how to etch glass. We're going to be doing one of our customers' small glasses here, putting their logo on it and some words. There's several methods used to mark glass. You can use a laser engraver. You can also use a rotary engraver with a cylindrical attachment, or sand carving like we're going to do today. The first step is you need good black and white artwork as shown on the screen. From there, we'll print that image onto some inkjet film, which has to be loaded in the computer a certain way because the ink will only stick to one side of the film. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in there, and we'll print this, and then we'll go to the next step. Work here ready to go now, ready to develop on our resist film. You do need to remember on your artwork, if you're going to go in the front of something, of an item, your artwork needs to be right reading. If you're going on the reverse of an object, it needs to be done in the reverse. So we'll go in there now and I'll show you how we do it. Using SR3000 photoresist film for this project here. This has to be done under safe light conditions. So we're going to get a piece out here, cut it, and then we'll put it under the ultraviolet light here and develop it. Development time can vary. I usually go about 10 seconds with the bulb that we've got in here. And this is why it's important to get your image on the right side of your inkjet film, because you want emulsion side to emulsion side so that no light seeps under, and that way you get good, crisp, clean artwork for your final product. So we simply put that there. Put it right under our, lock it down tight where it gets a good tight fit. Put it on there and expose it for about 10 seconds to the ultraviolet light. Okay, our next step will be to wash it out. We have our film developed, and we're just going to use a little small high pressure nozzle here to wash it out with once we put it in there. So we'll take it out. We'll hold it on our board here with a piece of magnetic strip. And then we're going to simply put it in here in this washout and wash it out until the image gets clear on the film. This will take just a few minutes to get this done. Probably can't see it real well because it's dark under here where we'll wash it out. Begin to see the image start appearing on the film now. This process probably takes about 3 to 4 or 5 minutes to wash them out real good and clean. And we're just wanting to get everything real clear. You don't want to over-wash it too much because it will deteriorate the emulsion. So you have to just kind of look at it every now and again to see how you're doing. And that looks pretty good except for one little place. Finished product all washed out. You can see how clean and clear, you can see the white background through the film. So all we got to do now is dry it, and then we can attach it to the glass. You'll notice here that it appears backwards or in reverse, but when we flip it over, this is the sticky side of the emulsion, and that's what will stick it to the glass, and then it will read correctly on the glass. Just to force it dry, you can just hang it up and let it dry if you prefer to do that. And we're going to get it dry here with a hairdryer, and then we'll go and do our etching. We've got our film good and dry. Just a matter of cutting it apart and sticking them on the glass is our next step. So just going to get one of them cut off here and show you how we apply it to the glass. You want to take and always clean the glass with some Windex because it may have dust on it or it may have some oil, and you want to get them real good and clean where your mask will stick down to it real good. So just take your glass, put it down like that, and you can center it up just by eye looking at it. Put it down like so. Just rub it down real good with your thumb, real flat. Work all the bubbles out of it. Then simply just take an X-Acto knife, and you have to separate the carrier off of the mask. So you just pick it like so. It'll start to come up, and then just tear it off. And once you do that, each glass will have to be masked on the part that you don't want the etching material to touch. So you just have to mask it off. Just with regular masking tape of any kind will work fine on this. Once you get it masked off, our next step will be to go to the sandblast cabinet, and we will etch it. Get it all masked off, all the way around. I usually like to also put a piece over the top and cover that just to keep the aluminum oxide, from this, which is what we etch with, from getting down inside the cup. Just saves a little time on cleanup at the end. Just like so. And I'll usually put a piece over the bottom to keep it from getting scratched anywhere. So you've got it all covered up, and we're ready to go to the sandblast cabinet. This is our sandblast cabinet. It's going to be real noisy right now with the exhaust fan running that pulls the excess dust out of the cabinet. So we put it in our cabinet. Don't know how well you'll be able to see this. I'm going to hold it up high where hopefully you can see it. And we just start blasting away on the image. There you go. Final step is just to get it out of the cabinet and clean it off. The easiest way to do that is soak it in water, but just for the sake of time, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just clean it off and let you see the finished product. Here's our finished product. Glass with the logo on it for the Roughshod Raider Gun Club. I'm going to put a little piece of blue felt behind it so that you can see the contrast just a little bit better on it. And there you have it. So if you need a glass etched or a glass sign or a donor wall, we can take care of your needs, or even a nice vase for a nice award for that person that's retiring or the special person in your company or organization. Visit us on the web at floridaawards.com or come into the shop in person on the corner of 23rd Avenue and Northwest 6th Street, across from National Vacuum. It's the big red and blue building with the Statue of Liberty on the top. Thank you.